Okay, yeah, we're here at Bloodstock 2025 with Vicki Hungerford.
You are indeed, unfortunately for you.
Yeah, the director of Bloodstock.
Yes.
Wow, that's impressive. How long have you been doing this for?
Since it began.
Yeah.
So it started in 2001. I've been with the festival since that entire time. But I
Wow.
used to be me and my sister
Yeah.
used to be the merch girls,
Okay.
which was very glamorous back in the day. So
Yeah.
we would be the girls selling the t-shirts to add a bit of glamour to the festival.
Yeah.
And then we became directors in 2003.
Cool.
And ever since, really. So
Yeah.
we've been
So
there
you
the
leveled
whole
up?
time. We've leveled up.
That's
yes.
cool because we were actually talking about that earlier. There's a lot of bands that have come over from Belfast to play.
Yeah.
And we've seen them play New Blood and then level up to Sophie.
Yep.
And it's actually so impressive. We had Lock Horns this year
Yes.
on the Sophie stage.
Yes.
They're friends of mine.
Oh, amazing.
I was so happy for them that they got that. That was
Do you know
cool.
what? And that's what Bloodstock's about.
Yeah.
So seeing those bands from, say, Metal to the Masses,
Yep.
the unsigned bands that progress to Sophie,
Mm-hmm.
that progress to Maine potentially, and that's
Wow.
the whole reason that we do Metal to the Masses.
It's impressive.
Because we've got to support the scene. But I can say at the moment, the scene has
Yeah.
never been so good.
Yeah, they're like UK wide.
UK wide, honestly, right? The metal scene, and I say to everybody, has never been in such a good place as it is right now.
Yeah,
So it's wonderful to see, and you can see from the festival.
yeah.
It's mental. It's bonkers. It's great.
This is my first time here.
Oh really?
and
Oh, where have
what
you
an
been?
experience! Oh, across the water.
Oh,
Belfast, yeah.
fine. We'll let you off then. We'll let you off.
But I had played Metal to Masses a couple of times
Yeah.
in different bands, and my old band actually won it last year, but I had left already.
Right.
And it's really cool
Well,
to see.
we'll forgive you for not coming before now. Then
Thank you.
we'll let you off on that basis.
And I only dropped out because I had a baby, so
That's fine. In that
Right.
case, even better reason.
if I was in the band.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no, it was cool. And last year we had Acid Age on the
Yes.
Sophie stage.
Yep.
They graduated from Metal to the Masses as well.
Absolutely, and that's what you'll see with a lot of bands.
Yeah.
You know, the whole ethos behind us. I mean, you'll see all sorts of bands that level up,
Cool.
and we'll continue to do that.
Yeah.
Because we'll one day get that band that's headlining Bloodstock
Yeah.
that won a Metal to the Masses. That's the whole concept behind why
Yeah.
we're doing it, and potentially go on to do other huge festivals. You know, the next
it.
Hellfest headliner maybe.
That is cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, I was talking to Simon Hall previously. He was a guest on our podcast when he visited Belfast, and he said the biggest success story for him from Metal to the Masses is probably Matt Alston,
Yes.
who won it and is now
Absolutely.
headlining the main
We
stage.
remind Matt at least once a week, excuse me, that he was a Metal to the Masses band,
Yeah.
and he's now with the headliner. We tell
It's
him all
inspiring.
the time.
It's
I
very
don't know if it's a
inspiring.
bit of like blackmail on our part, but yeah, we remind Matt regularly. Yeah.
That is so. Also Conjurer.
Yes.
Yeah. Who else stood out in your mind?
We've had so many bands. I mean, my mind is a blank because I'm absolutely frazzled, having been on a field for a week.
Yeah.
But you know, you'll look at all sorts of bands we've had. I mean, our whole ethos is to support the underground, and when
Yeah.
Simon's doing Melt to the Masses, the competition is getting so much harder because the quality of the bands
Yeah.
is
He
ridiculous.
really has his work cut out for
He
him.
does, and it's really hard. And sometimes he'll ring me in and be like, "We might have to pick two bands to go through because it's been so insanely good
Yeah.
that we don't just want to pick one band. We're going to have to pick
Yeah.
two."
I've
And
seen
that's
that
a good thing.
before, and I've seen bands that have done Metal to the Masses and maybe placed final
Yep.
get invited next year for like EMP or something.
Yep.
I've seen that happen.
Yep.
We've had a lot of bands from Belfast come over.
Yep.
This year we did at least three with Insidious Void, If It Bleeds,
Yep.
and Lock Horns. And
Yep.
it was all on 3 different stages. So we
And that's great to
If It
see,
Bleeds
isn't
on
it?
the New Blood,
Yep.
Insidious Void on EMP, and then Lock Horns on the Sophie.
And that's brilliant.
And we all sort of came over together, all the
Yeah.
lads, and I'm kind of gonzo journalism camping with them.
And it's just one big community.
Yeah, it's so
I was
cool.
just talking to a lady over there who's been to another big festival for 13 years.
Wow.
First time she's ever been to Bloodstock.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, I've made so many friends that I've taken all these phone numbers of people and adding them on Facebook and just having a great time of getting to know people. She says,
Yeah.
I've never been to an event or a festival where I've made that many friends in one weekend.
That's-
It really is done here. I know it sounds
It's not
a
even the
cliche.
bands.
No.
It's everyone that works here, from the security staff to the bar staff to the food vendors.
Yep.
Everyone is delighted to be here. It's so lovely and
Yep.
just wants you to have a good time. I haven't had a single negative experience the
No,
entire weekend,
No, that's the whole
which
thing.
is any other festivals I've had plenty.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and honestly, it does sound like a massive cliche, like
Yeah.
it's family, but it really,
Really is.
You know, we're a family.
And
the
you're
festival's
passionate for
owned
metal.
by family, and I think that goes down the chain.
Yeah,
You can feel it that we're not a big corporate machine.
yeah. It's
It's
genuine.
me, Adam, my dad, Rachel, that do everything with Simon, and
So
it's
cool.
just one big family.
Yeah, that is awesome. Well, you've got a stacked lineup this year. Who were your favorites so far?
Oh my god, I daren't pick favourites.
No.
I mean, the problem I've had, Kubla Khan.
Yeah.
Oh my god, when they came off stage yesterday,
Yeah,
I was squealing on the side of the stage because they're one of my favourite bands at the moment.
nice.
And when the band came off, I just gave them a big hug and was like, "This is amazing."
Yeah,
And they're so sweet. They were like, "Can we do anything while we're here? Can we help you clean up or anything?" And I'm like, "No, guys, you just enjoy it. Bless you." So, and the problem I get as a festival booker,
yeah.
that the amount of bands I don't get to see.
Because
I went
you're
to
busy.
see Nail Bomb,
Oh wow.
which was insane. You couldn't get in
Yeah.
the tent, but we've got the big screens now outside the Sophie tent, which we never had before.
Okay.
So that means more people can see.
Yeah,
into
because
the
at
tent.
Static X last night,
Yes.
my friends left and couldn't get back in.
No,
So I was there on my own all night, but I was happy enough.
I know.
But so they have to show it outside now.
Screens make a big difference.
Yeah.
Trivium, bringing all the guests out was
Wow.
insane.
That was
Machine
so
Head
cool.
last night, and then Gojira have got some insane stuff planned for tonight.
Awesome.
So far, I mean, each morning I've lost my voice from screaming it the night before.
Yep. I'm trying to
I'm
talk over the
living-
music.
Yeah, I'm living on vocals over
I'm
the
sure you
moment.
can hear it off me. My voice is fucked.
Yeah, me as well. But no, it's been amazing so far.
That's fantastic. What's your plans for next year? I know you've announced the lineup.
We've announced 25 bands
Yeah.
of a lineup of 140.
Wow.
So we've got a lot to go. I've got some amazing bands ready to go for the next announcement, which will be not too far away,
Okay. Cool.
imminently. So we've announced 25 to 25.
Yep.
We've got a band potentially that I'm trying to lock in at the moment, which has never played Bloodstock before, and will be main support to Priest,
Okay.
which is quite a cool thing because they've never played Bloodstock before.
Okay. Cool. So
I've got so much stuff planned, I'm just buzzing. But it's
Can't wait to hear
hard
it.
for me to keep it in my head because what happens is I have to be careful when I'm doing interviews in case I accidentally
say
say
something.
a band that I've been trying to get.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, it's 25 years of Bloodstock. We've got a lot planned. We've got a lot still to come, still to be announced. Some special shit going on. So
Oh yeah.
just keep your eye on the socials.
Okay, we will. We'll be keeping the eyes on socials. Any tips for any other new blood bands that want to apply for Metal to the Masses? Have you any advice for?
You know what?
Any new
Don't
up-and-comers?
give up. I say,
Yeah.
don't let the fuckers grind you down. Which
Yeah.
is something that Andy Copping, years and years ago, who was one of my big inspirations in this industry, told me
Yeah.
when I was getting into booking. Keep at it, keep persistent, keep active on your socials. I say to everyone, get a TikTok. This is going to sound awful, and a lot of people
Yeah.
hate TikTok. It is. I have found so many bands on TikTok
Really?
that I have booked to play Bloodstock based on the fact I've seen them on TikTok, loved what they do,
Yeah.
I've booked them.
Like
so
Raised
get
by
it-
Owls?
Yeah, Raised by Owls was pre-TikTok, but there's so many I've seen on there. So get a TikTok.
Get a
If you
TikTok.
don't like it, it's the biggest platform to get yourselves out there.
Okay.
And that is something I'd say for all bands to do.
Okay, that's some good advice.
There you
Well,
go.
yeah, we've got some amazing things here. I was checking out the art gallery. You had the Rob Flynn display with the guitars
Yes.
and the Lemmy bust.
Yes.
Is this something you do every year?
Yep. So the gallery, my dad's an artist. He's
Oh,
been an
cool.
artist all his life. He's done album covers for all sorts of bands,
Oh,
Saxon,
wow.
Dio,
Cool.
Motorhead. And the art gallery is his baby.
Yeah.
So we try and have in there, we showcase other artists. I've had in there Ross Helfin, photographer,
Okay.
Paul Harris, which are famous, heavy metal
Cool. Yeah.
photographers, of course. And then we have in there people that you wouldn't know, like we've got an artist called Danny Edwards in there today,
Yeah.
who's a tattooist from Bournemouth.
Cool.
His artwork's amazing. So a bit like Metal to the Masses, we support
Yeah.
up and coming as well as established
That is
artists
so cool.
because art's a very big part of the festival.
Yeah.
It was, my dad was doing album covers for Saxon,
Cool.
and that's how we first met Saxon in the 80s.
Right.
And it's because he became friends with Biff that when he wanted to make a music festival in
Yeah.
2001, he went to Biff because he was friends with him because he did his album cover.
Yeah.
And that's how we got Saxon to play the first Bloodstock.
Ah, so
So
that's
that's
the
the
origin.
connection.
Yeah.
That's the origin.
Class.
So if without my dad being an artist for bands,
Yeah.
Bloodstock wouldn't be here. So the
So-
art metal connection is huge,
Yeah.
which is why we have the on-site gallery. So if you've never been to Bloodstock, we have a full gallery and it's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I was very impressed by it.
Yeah,
It's so
good.
cool.
Good.
Yeah, well, This is fantastic. I don't want to take up too much of your
No,
time.
that's fine.
Yeah, so is there any final thoughts or anyone you want to shout out before we wrap up?
Just to everyone that supports the festival, it's a cliche, but we are eternally grateful for the fans that we've got.
Yeah.
Don't take it for granted. But new fans and existing fans that have been with the festival for years, we're always humbled by the fact that people part with their good money to come.
Yeah.
And long may that continue, because without our fans and people like you doing podcasts and supporting us, we wouldn't be here. Cool. So, just thank you.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Vicki. This has been for Rock and Load Mag and the Rig Rundown podcast. Thank you and goodbye.